Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at something that is incredibly rare and very old. We are looking at the 1976 release by Azrak Hamway from their TV tie-in series of water pistols. And this particular one we are looking at today is from Star Trek, the original series. And it is of the Type 1 phaser, as you would have seen in the television series used by Captain Kirk and the crew of the USS Enterprise. Okay, so this is the item in front of us. This is the phaser, and as I say, it is a water pistol, this particular one. It does say Star Trek on the side there, and it is from 1976, so we're talking 48 years old, this particular item. So 48 years ago, this was produced for the kids when Star Trek was doing its syndication reruns on television, and these were produced to go along. Water pistols were a big thing back in the 70s, and to some extent even in the 80s as well, before the Super Soakers come out. But water pistols were a big thing, and this particular one of Star Trek was quite a common one. I had one of these when I was a boy. And I also had a belt that it clipped onto, so there's a little bit of history for you. But this particular one, as you can see on the side there, if we can just zoom in on that, it's got copyright Paramount Pictures Corp, and it says, if I can just about read what it says there, it's Azrak Hamway. I can't quite make out what those last words are. It says made in Hong Kong. I can't quite see. I'm trying to put a little bit more light on it. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. That's the Azrak Hamway Corporation. Yeah, I still can't figure out. It might be years. I can't quite see what that says on there. Anyway, regardless, it's neither here nor there. So here we are. So this particular water pistol is a quite small one. So you're looking at 14 centimeters in length. And if you measure the height of it, we are looking at 11 centimeters. That's from the bottom of the handle to the top of the phaser. And width-wise, the widest point is going to be across the front there, which is 3 centimeters. So that gives you the size of the water pistol. Now, obviously, you have a filler at the back there, so that pops out, and you fill the item up there with water. Close that off, and that holds the water in, and then you pump the trigger there until it builds up the pressure and starts firing out the water through the nozzle at the end there. There's a very, very minute pinhole right at the very end there, and the water gets pumped out through that pinhole. So there we are, nice little design based on the Star Trek Type 1 hand phaser. And the Type 2, the little one, doesn't actually lift off. It is all a part of the one phaser. So there we are. There's no other functionalities. It's got all the items that they had on the original Star Trek one. So you see you've got the power fluctuator there, the button at the back to switch from stun to mute, and the power emitters here, but nothing actually functions. It's just all solid molded plastic. So the only thing it does do is it is a water pistol, so the trigger does actually pump. You pump it in and out. You see it is pressurized, so as soon as you pump it, water will start to squirt out of the nozzle when it is filled with water. Okay, there we have it, the Star Trek water pistol by Azrak Hamway from 1976. Very, very rare indeed. So how well did these do? Well, back in the day, yeah, we was all into Star Trek in the 60s and 70s. Anything that we could get our hands on Star Trek was great. And having this, I do remember having this, and I do remember having a belt that it clipped onto, which was great. And you would run around obviously with your with it clipped to your belt, and you put it out and you shoot water. Oops, that's fallen over. You shoot water at everybody that you come across. So that was basically what we did when we were kids, playing in the park. I think there was I can remember there's a whole group of us that had water pistols, and we would just play games. And there was a little river there, which sounds disgusting now, but we used to go and fill the water pistols up from the river, and off we go. So there we go. So back in the 70s, these water pistols were very, very popular, and making your own episode of Star Trek as kids, that's what you would do in the playground or in the park. You play Star Trek, physically being either Captain Kirk or I'm Mr. Spock or what have you, and make your own story up as you go along. So that's basically what we did as kids in the 70s. So yeah, very popular items. I would imagine they sold millions of these bloody things, I would have thought, rather than only small quantities that you would expect them to sell these days. But these items now are absolutely incredibly rare and very, very hard to find. They very rarely come up for sale on any of the platforms, so you very rarely see them. And in working condition as this one is, now I haven't put water in it here, obviously, because we're in the booth and I can't get the area wet. But I have tested it and it is fully working. So there we are. Very collectible and very sought after by the collectors. And we only have this one available, but this one is available on the Midas Touch website to purchase. And you can get to it quite simply by clicking the link below, which will take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Trek items. And many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that, as over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. And believe me when I say we have got thousands and thousands of products which are absolutely incredible and awesome. Our team are working tirelessly behind the scenes to get them ready for sale and ready to have video shot of them. So stay tuned, keep watching, because there is some absolutely amazing stuff coming soon. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.